Sheriff's Department. Hey there.
Hi.
I am here to effect the eviction
Okay.
of this property. So I need you to open the door and get whatever it is you need to get.
Right, I understand that, but I've never been through this before, but I'm trying to go through the legal procedures for the house for the illegal foreclosure.
Right. Unfortunately for right now, I had to kick everybody out of the house and turn the property over to the real estate agent. Okay? I mean, you basically have, 15, 20 minutes at the most.
Oh my God.
It's just another day for Deputy Art Gonzalez from the Sacramento Sheriff's Department. Today he's evicting Pat Patterson from the house she's lived in for 6 years.
They just ran the clock for 6 months until it got so far, and then they gave us the foreclosure notice.
Don't forget your legal paperwork. Take that with you.
Every week, Deputy Gonzalez evicts dozens, sometimes hundreds of people from their homes.
If you got a foreclosure, it was a very rare thing. And now it's almost like the opposite, Foreclosures there's so many of them now that it's become the norm. I mean, I can't take sides. I gotta remain neutral, because my main job is to effect the court order.
We're coming out. I'm coming.
The housing bubble that burst nearly 6 years ago triggered the worst economic crisis of our lifetimes. It cost millions of innocent Americans their jobs and their homes, and it remains one of the biggest drags on our economy.
I was working at a law firm in New York and got a call from my uncle saying that they needed help with their home. That's when I decided to call the bank and see if we can work something out directly. And the bank worked with us, so I figured, how many other people are in this situation where they can do something about their housing and not have to lose their home. So we set up a business helping homeowners renegotiate their mortgages.
When I first met Moose was about 3 years ago, and at the time we were working with families who had run into some issues and they lost their home. And the reason why they lost their home was because of predatory lending practices. Moose worked with those families to help them understand sort of what was happening with their mortgages, and then we worked together to get them back into homes once again.
Moose was able to save a lot of foreclosures. Obviously, a lot of them could not be saved, but what was best was not that he could or couldn't save the foreclosure, it was that it was an honest effort. It was a realistic effort.
We figured we wanted to get everything we've learned into a kit to help homeowners do it themselves. Once we realized the kit just wasn't enough, we figured, how do we make this accessible to everybody? And that's where we came up with the idea of LOANMD.
LOANMD is a TurboTax-style product designed to help people process their own loan modifications.
The great thing about LOANMD is that it's tailored for each homeowner based on their state laws and their lender's guidelines. So as soon as someone goes in there and they put in their address and who their lender is, they're going to have an application that they can submit to the lender in order to do any kind of loan workout. If they just want to walk away from it, we'll help them short sale it. If they want to renegotiate it, we'll help them modify it. If they think they've been violated in some way, we can refer them to a lawyer that would help them.
LOANMD will help homeowners save thousands of dollars by helping them process their own loan modifications and other exit strategies.
We have a great team of people who are super motivated to keep people in their homes.
I do what I do because I want to be a part of bringing a solution to the housing crisis.
There's a lot of people that have no clue how to get out from the hole that they're in. So me being able to be a part of that is pretty cool.
LOANMD steps in, we're the voice of these people.
When we originally came up with the concept, we went and met with software developers all over the world. And we ended up right back in Michigan for the simple reason that we just clicked with Menlo. They focus on making complex matters simple for consumers. And that's exactly what we needed. They're one of the top software companies in the world.
So we have a very unique process here at Menlo. It starts with something we call high-tech anthropology. Our high-tech anthropologists go out into the world, study the users in their native environment. We want to understand their goals and workflow and their vocabulary so that by the time the software is released and those types of people start using the software, it makes perfect sense to them. is almost impossible to spend more than a few minutes with Moose and James and not fall in love with them. It's often the case that people come here with an idea, but they have no idea whether that plan can actually play out. For them, it already is playing out. It's playing out thousands of times. They've kept many people in their homes. Now this is a project to bring it to scale so we can bring it to the rest of the nation.
We're asking for your support to help us finish LOANMD. The more money we can raise, the quicker we can get it completed. We're committed to making this available at no cost to public school teachers, veterans, and servicemen and women. Together we can help fix housing in the U.S. and therefore stabilize our economy. Thank you for your support. Please share this video and like us on Facebook.